Welcome back everyone, and thank you for joining me for my new vintage wedding series. Starting with some rosy pink makeup and hair, perfect for a bridal shower. To get started for my bridal shower themed makeup look, I'm going to be applying some moisture to some of the areas of my face to stay hydrated. This is the CeraVe Ultra Healing Ointment, and it kind of acts as a primer and will keep the makeup looking very hydrated. A similar technique used by Marilyn Monroe. The first product I'm going to be using is my Say Slip Tint. This is my favorite base makeup product. It's super natural, glowy, but still provides enough coverage. And I wear the shade 3, and I'm just gonna apply it to my hand. I love how layerable this product is. You can apply as little as you like or add a few layers, and I like to blend it in with my beauty sponge. Now I'm going to apply some concealer. This is the Laura Mercier Concealer Duo. It has a lighter one, which I use the most, and then kind of a peachy one that I think is nice for neutralizing purple tones. It's a really creamy, hydrating concealer, and I really like that. And I think it layers pretty well too, and it even has a little mirror. While I tend to keep my foundation base pretty natural, I do like to use a lot of concealer to highlight the face. I'm applying the concealer around the eyes with a flat brush. This product also works well on the lids as an eyeshadow primer. To blend it all together, I'm using that damp beauty sponge. And I'm preparing the eyebrows with a little clean spoolie brush. And I'm going to fill them in with a brown pencil. And I'm using the Makeup Forever brown eye pencil. I like to line the arches the most and then brush it out with my angled brush. So now I'm going to set the lids with my translucent setting powder. The eyelid, I'm applying some of this Glow Highlight by Dafna Beauty. I love the rosy colors in the Dafna Beauty Deep Pinup Makeup Kit, and I'm just using my finger to apply them to the eyelids, keeping it natural and fresh. And then I'm going to add a little bit of that pink blush color. One of my favorite makeup hacks is utilizing the same blush as your eyeshadow, or vice versa. I think it's a very flattering and subtle makeup technique. To line the lids, I'm using the black eyeliner from Dafna Beauty that comes with its own eyeliner brush. Typically, I wear a brown pencil, but I really like how precise I can get this liner, so I opted for the black instead. And I thought the dark color would pair nicely with the dark undertones in the dress. And there is just a slight hint of blue in the dress, and I wanted to incorporate that with this dark navy cake eyeliner, so I'm going to put that on the top. And you can find this eyeliner in the Betty Davis palette by Westmore Beauty. I'm applying a little bit under the lash line, and of course finishing it off with some mascara. And of course you can add false lashes if you like to wear them. For a daytime occasion, I would usually opt for a half lash, so if you don't have a half lash, you can take your eyelash strip and cut it in half. And with a half lash, I like to sit the lashes towards the outer corner of the eye. And sometimes I find that I need to go over the lash line a bit more with that eyeliner just to even it out. And for the blush, I'm going to use this rosy color by Dafna Beauty. To set the face, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And to create a perfectly pink rosy lip, I'm using a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Berlin. And then over the top, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of sun protection chapstick. It's just a nude hydrating sheer lip color by MD Solar Sciences. And to add a little bit of glow, I'm applying the Dafna Beauty highlighter to the upper points of the face. I would describe the color as a rose gold with a hint of champagne, and it looks pretty much wherever you put it. And to create some definition, I'm adding a little bit of contouring around the ball of my nose. I usually like to use a taupey brown for this, and I'm using the contour color in my Betty Davis palette. To brighten the eye area, I'm adding some of my white pencil from the Marilyn collection by Besame. And that concludes our rosy bridal shower makeup. To achieve a soft pageboy brush out, you can set your hair overnight in large pin curls. These pin curls are all facing in an onward direction, and you can start by removing your bobby pins and brushing out from the bottom to the top. I'm adding some pomade to make the hair more pliable and to reduce frizz, and applying layers of hairspray to achieve the shape. To see how I created this pin curl set, you can watch my pin curl tutorial, and I will link it here. In my opinion, the vintage pageboy is one of the most feminine hairstyles, and I think it suits a bridal shower perfectly. It is fun and girly and will look beautiful with any dress. And if you're curious about what haircut you would need to achieve a similar style, you would just ask for your hairdresser to cut your hair in one length into a horseshoe shape, where it is shorter at the front and longer in the back. And now we can put the look all together, styling this beautiful dress by Bombshell. This dress is the epitome of spring fashion and everything floral and bridal. I love the classic silhouette and how comfortable the dress is, even when sitting down. I'm accessorizing with some vintage clip-ons and a 1950s pillbox hat, and loving an opportunity to wear my wedding perfume, and these lovely blush sandals from Bait Footwear. And I happen to have the perfect pink nail polish to match by OPI Pinking of You. I hope you enjoyed this perfectly rosy pink bridal shower look, and that you'll come back next week for my wedding guest attire and hair tutorial.